Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Everything in my video was found on a public domain in the full disclaimers down below. Lots of love and many blessings your way. And to my most beautiful friend, Catherine, happy birthday. You guys, this video is making its rounds, and it's talking about, how attentive Harry is to his wife, blah, blah, blah. Watch her expressions. And he's just constantly stroking her hair. It's so bizarre. Have y'all ever been on a date with somebody that was just a turnoff, but yet they're clingers? I just wanted to draw up like a spider when this joker touched me. The night couldn't end quick enough. Watch her expressions. Okay, so now everything is starting to make sense to me. I have to say this. I have more faith and belief and trust in a Ragbag than I do any other kind. Because they're vicious and they're going to get the truth. Think about it this way. If they made up all these stories, wouldn't they be in a legal battle? They put an end to all that junk back in the 80s, early 90s. Alright, let's get on with it. So I went shopping last night, grabbed a couple of things, and I noticed this magazine on the rack. And what's it talking about? It's talking about Harry's mental breakdown. It totally makes sense. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, but getting back to this magazine article. It's saying that the royal aides were so worried about Harry's sanity that a team of therapists were secretly called in to pull him out of this brink of depression. He was literally having a meltdown. Saying that he kept it together in front of everybody, I didn't think he did. But behind closed doors, he was really, having a tough time because he was just heartbroken for Meghan and all the ridicule and scrutiny she's been dragged through. Keep in mind, she and Jessica Maroney are the ones behind that scrutiny and that criticism. They've been busted planting stories in the media. Real fast, and then we'll get back on track. Have you ever noticed? Every year it's like a new fruit or vegetable, a new word or saying. That's how they program us, honestly. So last year's word was bully and triggered. She took total advantage of that situation, and she made herself out to be the victim. Everybody was just hurling stones of judgment, and they were being ugly to her based on her race, which is a part of the New World Order, and we can talk about that in another video. All the articles that she and Jessica were responsible for putting out there used the word bullied. But see, that narrative backfired on her big time, especially once she decided to sue the media. So during this protection of Meghan by Harry, he thought he had, no other options, just like he said. See, I was told by Jay, and I always appreciate you, buddy, that she had actually given him an ultimatum. Right before Thanksgiving, they went their separate ways. She went off with her friends, and he took time for himself. She told him he had to choose. You're going to choose the royal family, or you're going to choose us. Feeling like he had no other option, he chose her. It goes on to say that right before they made their appearance after their hiatus, she and Harry came together to discuss what's going on. You're either going to lose me, or you're going to pull the trigger on the plan that we came up with to leave the royal family. Directly after this argument between Harry and Meghan, and she put that heavy demand on him, is when he had a terrible nervous breakdown. A team of specialists, therapists, and doctors moved into the mansion. He's on medication now for anxiety. I've heard nothing about depression. The treatment he's receiving is deemed inpatient. It's been leaked out that Meghan is most certainly calling the shots in the relationship, causing this intense pressure to build up on Harry. According to one of the therapists that dealt with Harry during this nervous breakdown, says that Harry feels the sacrifice is his only hope of retaining his sanity, as well as saving his marriage. They said since Diana's death, all Harry's ever wanted was a family of his own. Meghan and Jessica both know Harry's weak spots. In the beginning, it was leaked out that Jessica and Meghan came up with a plan to smother Harry. That void of not having his mother has been filled by Meghan, but in all the wrong ways. Check out her expression. It speaks volumes. What I see in this picture is the fact that she has no respect for him. He's a complete turnoff. Not the man that she would like to have. It was leaked out that the Queen and Charles are extremely worried over Harry's emotional instability right now. A royal biographer by the name of Penny Jr. says that Harry's abdication decision is so out of character for him. He loves his grandmother and she loves him. And in any other situation, he would have never turned his back on the royal family. Meghan is put into his head that they're going to make mega millions, and he totally believes her. Few staff members at the palace have acknowledged that Meghan created all of this strife, deliberately so, which has put more fear and worry in both William and Kate for Harry. I wondered why he was okay with, she being the breadwinner and he staying at home. And now we know. He simply cannot handle it. She has convinced him that he's a simpleton with no backbone, and he's lost all his confidence. I was told just this morning that there is no communication between the Queen and Harry. She won't allow it. She is using the excuse that his condition is far too delicate for him to have any communication with his family right now. It's being leaked out that he's really suffering over all of this. One of the therapists even said he's in a constant state of confusion. Someone made an excellent point in the comment section in my last video. Now, I apologize, I just can't remember your name. But they went on to say that Meghan is definitely Harry's handler, that Jessica Maroney is Meghan's handler. Totally makes sense. If you look at the expression on Jessica's face, it's the same expression as Meghan's to Harry's. Thanks y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a great day today. I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.